Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Adventure Wii. I just took the- oh no, I want that ability. I'll just respawn it. Spark is so fun. Like, the best thing about Spark is that you can, like, shake the Wiimote while you're running, and just, like, build up, like, this big ball of plasma. It's pretty much like a combination of Spark and, like, the plasma ability from Kirby Superstar, except I love the way that it, like, it utilizes the Wii motion ability. It's so good. And, like, to be honest, like, the one thing that's, like, that you have to, like, enjoy, appreciate about this game as well, is that, like, any time where it uses the, thought you could pull a fast one, didn't you? Anytime that it uses, like, the motion controls, it always feels, like, natural. It doesn't feel like it's, like, intrusive or anything like that. Like, here, it just feels fun, like, to be honest. You can always also do, like, fun stuff, like, with the Spark ability like this. Like, you can shoot above you, and, I don't want to give it up. Guess I have to. In order to get this donut, it was so worth it. Give up one of my favorite abilities in the game just to get it. But yeah, the Wii motion controls, they never feel like intrusive in this game. Well, I guess I'll take the beam. Well, I guess I'll lose the beam. Nobody cared about who I was until I put on the mask. We looked up what Bane talks like in the French, like in the French dub, and would you believe Bane actually has like a normal voice in like the French dub of the Dark Knight Rises, and by normal I mean like he actually just sounds like a normal criminal crime boss, not like I don't know, like a bare knuckle boxer is what I was going to say. Not like, yeah, just not like a crazy person. But yeah, as I say, like, even, like, actually the dubbing even sounds better, because, like, one of my, like, as you know, one of, like, my main criticisms about, like, Bane's voice in that isn't, like, the actual voice acting. Rather, like, my main criticism is that the dubbing, like, the sound editing is so garbage that it just sounds like he's not even in the room whenever he's talking. But even that sounded, like, quite a little bit better in the, in, like, the French dub, so I guess they just know more about what they're doing when it comes to, like, dubbing over things, I guess, which doesn't surprise me. I'm just gonna, like, skip all of you guys. Getting, like, the fire ability probably would have been like a good catch. Don't kill me, please. Getting, like, the fire ability probably would have been a good idea there, just in order to go a bit faster, but I'm happy with beam. I am here, it is, like, the 1st of November, it's a really bright, sunny day. Outside, I have the towel up, I put it up in advance of this, recording session, so I wouldn't have to deal with the sunshine. You steal my sunshine. That song is so good. Like, it's not that it's so good, like, it's, like, an amazing, like, one of the greatest songs of all time, but there's something so satisfying about it, like the bang ding 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 ding, you steal my sunshine, ding 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 ding, steal my sunshine. Like, it's just like there's just something like satisfying about it. I'm gonna like take Pusher. I feel like Pusher is one of those abilities I don't use as much as I could do. Yeah, you can't. You have to get up earlier than that to catch me. Ah! He nearly got up early enough there that time. What was I saying? I was talking about Steal My Sunshine. I was talking about how it's like a beautiful sunny day. I was thinking, at the same time, I was thinking that I see like one of my favorite abilities in the game, which is Spark. time to shake. Just try it. Like, look, I'll just, like, run through all of these guys. There's, like, a level I can think of later. It's, like, one of the last levels in the game, where I feel like they almost want you to do that, because it, like, makes it just so much better to... It makes it, like, so much easier to do it that way. So yeah, it's like a beautiful sunny day. I'm like delighted to be here, like recording Kirby's Adventure Wii. I have like a story to tell about like my mocha. Not only is it like a normal, like, not only is it like the original the original fake mocha that I usually make sometimes, that I make sometimes with instant coffee, cocoa powder, and milk and sugar. Not only that, but it is like there was like a harrowing tale involved in getting it. So first of all, right, I go to like look at the instant coffee, and I realize that somehow, like, I don't know how this happens, like with instant coffee, but like sometimes like it'll, and I find like it happens with like the ones that are like slightly not fancy, but like, so like the ones like the one I'm talking about are the ones that are more like a powder. Like, you know, like before there would have been like coffee like granules or whatever, like let's say like Maxwell House and stuff like that, or like Nescafe. And then like at a certain point, I think it was like when Kenko started bringing out like Kenko Millicano, or like Nescafe brought out Nescafe Azira and stuff like that. Like, all of the coffee companies started bringing out this like instant coffee that was more like a powder consistency than like being a granule. And like whatever it is about like and that's the kind of coffee that I have downstairs. It's like the coffee like powder or whatever. But whatever it is about it, sometimes randomly it'll just like get fucked up for some reason. And by fucked up, what I mean is that I open the can, and it's after turning into like a big solid brick of instant coffee, rather than being like pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes. There's just like a solid rock in the bottom of it. So like, I'm there like, well, I'm already after like, I had already like started my mixture, so I put like the sugar and the cocoa powder and some milk into my cup, ready to go. You just don't want to get hit, do you, you little freak? You really don't. Am I going to have like enough juice left? I should do. You always have enough juice. Like, I think I've never run out of the ability in one of these things. But yeah, so like I'd already started making my mixture, so I was like, damn it, I'm gonna do this. Like, you're not stopping me getting my mocha, because I was like, oh, I'm going playing Kirby, it's so cute and fluffy and warm and cozy. Like, the perfect accompanying beverage would be like a delicious mocha, so I started making it. So there I was, I got a knife, right, and I was trying to like chip the solid rock of hard instant coffee apart with this knife, and trying to chip it apart so that I could like so that I could make my mocha. I did it, so I managed to like I managed to chip it apart into these like solid blocks of leaf or I'm gonna go with spark. Let's see how this goes. Leaf is good. Like, leaf is good, especially because like you have the like that one that goes up. Like, the other thing about spark that's like so broken is you can just like defend. And like, you can just sit here defending while you have like your power going by shaking the Wiimote. It's just like a little bit delightfully devilish, Seymour. So yeah, I managed to like crack it apart into like these small little rocks. It literally looked like I was making heroin. I was like, I have like a mug here of cocoa powder and sugar. I feel like what I need is like a teaspoon and a lighter, because I have like these just like rocks of instant coffee, these like sketchy brown rocks of instant coffee that I'm now going to condense, like turning into a beverage for myself. So I managed to get it done, right? So now there were these little like morsels, like these small little rocks of instant coffee still floating around, right? And like I'm like very like apprehensive of that, because like I remember this one episode of Katamari I was recording, I accidentally, like, was it Katamari or was it Twilight Princess? I think it was Katamari. I was there like Cutter Maya. No, I didn't want fire. I wanted to stick with spark. Oh well, fire it is then. Wispy Woods, as if I've like anything to worry about here. It's not like you're the Iggy Woods or whatever that one is, like the evil one from Star Allies. But yeah, so like there was like this one episode of that where that happened, where there was like a piece of like still like what am I doing here? You can't even see me. Well, that was like one of the most interesting Wispy Woods fights. So like where like I accidentally bit into like one of these like semi-solid pieces of instant coffee, and it was like one of the most hideous like taste experience. Okay, I'll start the commentary recording again. I think I lost like a couple of seconds of recording commentary there because of the, because I think my Mac is just being overworked. Oh, by the way, this guy's name is Magolor. Anyway, all I was saying was that I like bit into the piece of coffee and it was disgusting, so now that I'm drinking my mocha, I'm like terrified that I'll like bite into another one and have a similarly disgusting experience. Energy sphere. We got all of them so far, don't you worry. Yeah, you see, I think like what I haven't done on my original file, because I've got all of the energy spheres, I think what I haven't done is like all of like the practice like hidden levels, like these things here. I don't think I've bothered doing all of the copy ability rooms, which are kind of like little challenge areas or something like that. Yeah, these ones. I don't think I've bothered doing all of them, so yeah, that's probably what's keeping me from getting 100% there. Be sure to grab it. Wow, you've already found 13 energy spheres? Way to go, Kirby. You reactivated the door to the challenge stage. It's over there in the room on the right. Why not give it a try? Come in, have a delicious meal. Those guys that made the... I might as well show you this, like what the challenge stage looks like. Seeing as we like don't have enough time to record a whole other episode, but we do have enough time to show this off at least. Those guys that made, like, that, yeah, I know. Those guys that made that video of, like, Elder Scrolls, but it's a college dorm or whatever, they, like, made, other ones as well. Like, they made, like, other, like, videos in, like, the same style. And I like what I watched. Oh, that was quite good. I wasn't even trying. Okay, leave me alone. They made like other videos, like I watched like a compilation video of them or whatever. Whoa, that was not a good idea. I don't even know why I thought that was a good idea. But they're not as good. Like that original one, the one that starts off with like, the one that starts off like, have you seen the assignments on Blackboard? Our professors are trying to kill us. Like, none of the other ones are as funny, like anywhere near as funny as that one. That one is just absolutely hilarious in all the right ways. Like, there's just something about it. Like the other videos that they've done are pretty much just like this, like similar jokes like made, right? But they're just not as funny. They're like, the timing isn't as funny. It's almost like, do you remember that like Super Hot Fire like video, which is like birthed so many memes? That video was hilarious. I'm like the first person who will say that video is hilarious. Like, I broke up with my ex-girl, here's her number. It's like, that's the wrong number or whatever. Nice, yeah. We still need to get the right wing, left wing emblem and the mast. Nobody cared about me until I put on the mast. And then, like, that same guy who did the Super Hot Fire guy, he made other videos as well, but they're just, like, not as funny. So it's like, quit while you're ahead, man, you know? Anyway, that's it for this part of Let's Play Kirby's Adventure Wii. In the meantime, I think I'm going to, like, restart my MacBook, just because it seems to be struggling just a little bit. Probably, like, the new capture card and recording at the same time. Even though I have the preview turned off, that usually fixed it with, Twilight Princess, but I just don't want to end up like that happening several more times in the course of this recording session. Thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Kirby's Adventure Wii. I didn't want to talk to you, Magalore. I've talked to you enough. So yeah, thanks for watching this part of Let's Play Kirby's Adventure Wii. I will see you next time. Goodbye now.